Myself Gunwant purbia and group 316. My topic is the goals and method of biophysics. First of all, what is biophysics? The branch of knowledge that applies that principle of physics and chemistry and the method of mathematical analysis and the computer modeling to the biological system. For example, fluid dynamic of blood flow, gas physics of the respiration, and the radiation in the diagnostic and treatment. Then the biological individuality. The living organism exhibits the unlimited varieties with an estimated 3 into 10 species of the creatures currently known. Each individual, whether multicellular or the unicellular, possesses unique genetic characteristics and the interaction with the environment. The Darwin concept of evolution is built upon this variability and the individualization of the organism. In contrast, inadequate matter lacks the same level of individuality with the limited number of atoms, particles, and the components. Even at the microscopic level, such an crystal difference exists but do not impact evolution of the heredity. This diverse nature of living system is attributed to the micromolecule structure of genes and the organism. Biological variability is determined by the genetic diversity encoded in DNA macromolecule. This diversity stems from the vast number of the possible combination of the numeric unit polymer chain leading to the multitude of the unique macromolecule. Biophysics and biology utilize mathematical tools to analyze and understand these complexities, particularly in the field of the population genetics. Despite this quantitative nature of biophysics and the biology accurately displaying the individual's features of organism, mathematically present challenges. While numerical description are possible, analytical solution are not feasible due to the intrigue and the nuanced nature of the biological individuality. The interplay between genetic variability, environmental interaction, and the macromolecular structure underpins the endless diversity found in living organisms, distinguish them from the relative similar composition of the intimate matters. And the third one is the finalism and the causality. Both are the integrate in the biological evolution, with the survival being determined by the adaptation of the population to the environment. This result in the living organism being structured for fitness and the adaptation to the specific ecological needs. This growth and development of organism from zygote to the adulthood can be seen as the purposeful, with the specific cell destined to become certain organs. This complexity of the organism allows them to adapt, respond rationally to the various stimuli, even creating antibodies to the artificial antigens. While biology naturally leads itself to the finalistic interpretation due to the evolutionary historic physics and the chemistry are more focused on causality. The stability and the variational principle in physics often lead to the finalistic explanation, with an example being the stable equilibrium of the pendulum. Variational principles such as the Hamilton principle of least action can be finalistic in describing the purpose of the mechanical system, but ultimately are derived from the Newton's causal law of the motion. Finalism arises when the examining stability in the physics with the system tending to preserve the states in the face of small perturbation. Conversely, unstable state change irreversibly, and finalistic law in physics such as Fermat principle in optics and Lenz's law in electrodynamics are grounded in causalities are equivalent to the causal laws. Overall, finalism and causalities are not contradictory, with finalistic interpretation often rooted in causal explanation, as seen in the relationship between variational principle and the fundamental laws of the physics. The coincidence of these two principles allows for the deeper understanding for both biological and the physical phenomena. Now the properties of the open system. Living systems are open and the non-equilibrium system that require constant energy input to maintain their activity. The thermodynamics of the open system in biology was developed by scientists such as the Berlin and Pregonin. Living organisms are thermodynamically open system that undergo chemical reaction catalyzed by the protein enzyme. The change in entropy of a living system involves both internal and external exchange with the surroundings. A steady non-equilibrium state of an open system is possible, characterized by the contrast thermodynamic quantities but with no equilibrium values. An isolated system consisting of a living organism and its environment, entropy flows between the organism and the surroundings, maintaining a balance determined by the second law of the thermodynamics. For example, an astronaut in a spaceship in an open system exchanging matter and energy with the environment. The astronaut steady states is achieved by an increase in entropy in the surroundings, balancing the entropy production in the organism. This concept is reflected in Schrodinger's idea of the organism feeding on negative entropy. The steady states of an open system is maintained until the available nutrients are exhausted or irreversible process led to change in the system. While the steady states of an open system may be stable or unstable, the non-stationary states can be vary in proximity to equilibrium. The biosphere itself can be seen as a steady state process against the backdrop of the sun's irreversible cooling. Biological evolution the existence that are far from equilibrium. Despite these, irreversible thermodynamics can still be applied to the certain biological phenomena, especially at the molecular level. In conclusion, open system is in biology operate in a non-equilibrium state, require constant energy input to the maintain their activity. The thermodynamic of open system when applied to the living organism can help us understand the balance between internal entropy production and the external entropy exchange with the surroundings. The study of information in biophysics also sheds light on the importance of the quality information in biological system involving under non-equilibrium condition. Thank you.